Hello and welcome to the finale of Yakuza 4. As you prepare well and head to the Millennium Tower, Date-san told me to talk with him before leaving. Now, I've been trying to think if there's going to be a major twist at this part of the game, and I just can't see it happening. I went and had a look at our character profiles. There's really nobody there could be a twist with. Assuming that these are all the major characters that are in the game, they could introduce a character that we haven't seen yet, and there could be a major twist with them, right? That's all there. But like, if you actually look at it, there aren't that many people who are still in play. Hannah, not in play, not going to be in play. Dead, definitely going to be there. Injured, could be there, but wouldn't be a surprise either way. Like, if Minami or Majima are there, like, does that change very much? Not really. Dead. Daigo could be there, but again, he's kind of in the same. They're all in the same boat. Like, they're not really major players in the game currently. Dead. He could be there, I suppose. Like, possibly, but really it would be him who's dead. 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 Not gonna turn up. On our side. Not gonna turn up. Dead. 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 Like, I mean, he could turn up, but like, what's he gonna do? Stand there and look at the person with a gun again? On our side, like, lost his mind? I mean, I guess it could be a twist that he hadn't, but that seems unlikely. On our side, right? There's very few people who could actually randomly turn up here out of this list. I mean, out of this list, we've got Ueno? Maybe? I think he's not dead? Yeah, he's not dead, so I guess it's him? It's him and Arai. Those are the two people who could turn up. Maybe Kido. Maybe Majima and Minami, but not really, and maybe Daigo. So, yeah, I don't know what to expect here. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be Arai plus 100 goons, but we'll see. I have gone and equipped everybody with stuff, so we've got a full inventory on Kiryu, assuming that he's going to be the one that's in most things. But everybody else is equipped with items, and they all have a little healing on them as well. And I went and sat in the thing there and healed up Saijima to full as well, so we're all good to go. So, I think we're ready. Hey, you guys ready to go? Let's roll. Yeah, let's roll. You're really sure? You might want to stock up on staminans if you haven't already. This'll be your last chance. I'm sure. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's do it. Let's go. We holding a ceremony for Yasuko? Aww. This is very cool.
さあ、誰が来るだろうか。誰でもええ。宗方やろうが荒井やろうが、東条会を潰すような真似はさせん。 さあ行こう。
お早い到着ですね、堂島会長。
Oh.
新井。
来ると思ってましたよ。まさか今回の騒動、裏で軌道を操っていたのがあなただったなんてね。
What?
そうなんだろう、軌道。
すいません、兄貴。
Whoa, 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 whoa. So Daigo has been engineering Kido's every move. Oh my god, that changes so much. Okay, so what's Kido been doing? So Kido went to the Uenosewa clan, but he was secretly working. So Kido went to work for Uenosewa, but he was pretending to work with them because he was actually working for Rai, who he was pretending to work for because he's actually working for Daigo. Okay. That's wild. Okay.
いつ火がついた？
軌道から1000億の話をされた時です。秋山さんの1000億を奪い、桂木に渡すふりをするから、自分を宗像の計画に参加させてほしいって言われた時にね。軌道は私の信頼する兄弟分です。だが、宗像と私の関係についてまでは知らないはずだ。もしそれを軌道に教えられる人がいるとすれば。
Sorry, I just realized I might have interrupted at the start of a new one there. So that means I'm just getting my timeline of events. So Kido finds the 100 million in the same way that Akiyama suggested, right? He sees it and he's like, oh, right, 100 million. And then he's like, okay, what do I do with this info? So he takes that to Daigo and says, hey, I just found that this guy has 100 million. And then Daigo comes up with the whole plan. Interesting.
それは大悟さん、あなただけです。
そういうことか。
あなたはわざと軌道を桂木に近づかせ、1000億のことを吹き込ませた。すでに宗像に見捨てられ、万策尽きていた桂木を奮い立たせるためにね。あなたの計画通り、上野清和会は桐生さんたちと衝突。宗像の力を借りることなく壊滅に追い込んだ。だがそこで誤算が生じた。冴島靖子の死です。あなたにとってはあのまま冴島靖子に生きていてほしかったはずだ。そうすれば桐生さんや冴島は戦う目的を失い、カムロ町から去るはずだったんですから。
驚きだな。そこまで分かっているとは。
急所を外して軌道を生かしておいたのもそれを確認するためです。あそこで殺さないでおけば必ずあなたと接触するはずだと思いましてね。いつからだったんですか？登場会を裏切ってまでこの金を得ようと考えたのは。
裏切るか。
そうでしょう。これは明らかな裏切りだ。桐生さんや風間さんといったかつて登場会を支えた人たちの恩にあなたは背いた。あの真島さんまでをも宗像に差し出して、どうしてそこまでしてこの金を。
お前に何がわかるんだよ。弱体化した組織、直径100団体、3万人もの人間を動かしていくことがどんなことなのかお前にわかるのか？
会長、
今までは桐生さんといった英雄に救われ、 登場界の金看板は守られてきた。だがそれももう限界に来ている。誰かが犠牲になってでも組織の基盤を再構築する必要があるんだ。
その犠牲ってのが警察に真島さんを差し出すことだったってわけですか。大悟さん、あんた間違ってる。
これも登場界のためだ。俺が守らなきゃ誰が登場界を守るってんだ。お前が守れんのか、荒井。それにお前もやってることは俺と大差ないはずだ。口じゃ極道なんて言ってもお前がやってることは所詮警察の犬だろうが。
え
確かにそうだな。そう言われても仕方ない。
これは
お前もしかして。
ああ、俺はな、最初から極道なんかじゃない。あの宗方が登場界を乗っ取るために送り込んだ潜入捜査員だったんだよ。
兄貴が刑事。
ああ、だがもう俺は違う。俺は上司である宗方を裏切り、この手で殺した。俺は大悟さん、あんたとは違う。俺は運命に抗ってでも自分の信じる正義を貫く。この金もその正義のために。
甘いな。
Who? This winner?
人間にはね、1000年以上前から決まっていることがある。
Is it? Did he not shoot him?
主従関係を超えてはいけない。どの時代でも必ず使う側と使われる側の人間は決まっているということだ。
副総監、どうしてここに。
痛いだろう。だが死ぬほどじゃない。
Rubber bullet.
技術の進歩はすごいもんだよ。25年前とは格段に性能が違う。
それは
ボート鎮圧用非殺傷弾、つまりゴムスタン弾ってやつだ。
まさか俺があんたを撃った時の拳銃は。
お前はこれで私を殺したつもりになっていたようだな。この爪の甘さが君の限界だよ、新井君。君に正義は実現できない。それに堂島さん、あなたも同様だ。あなた程度の器では登場界という組織を支えるのは大変でしょう。ああ、そっちの君は1000億もの大金を偶然見つけて夢を見てしまったんだろう。人間夢を見るのは悪くない。それくらいは許されることだ。
宗方。
私の背後にいるのは私の忠実なしもべだ。君らはここで死ぬ。私の崇高な理想の邪魔になってはならないからね。
We're coming in via helicopter?
金が。おい、何をしてる。早くあのヘリを撃ち落とせ。なんとかしろ。早く撃ち落とせ。
さあ、誰が誰を殴りましょうか。
ヒドちゃん、迷ってたお前に腹くくって勝負据えてけしかけたんは俺。そやから俺もきちんと腹くくらなあかん思てな。
冴島さん、
お前には悪かったと思ってる。登場回をお前一人に押し付けたのは俺の責任だ。だから俺もう逃げない。俺なりのけじめはつけるつもりだ。
桐生さん、
お前は
イサイさんのおかげで死んだはずになってたあの谷村です。俺はあんたみたいな自分の手を汚さない、自分の足で動かない人間が大嫌いなんだ。あんたのために犬死にしていった杉内さんや久井さんのためにもちゃんとあんたを捕まえさせてもらうよ。
この小僧が。
さすがですね、秋山さん。
ちょっと安心したよ。俺には人を見る目がないんじゃないかって疑心暗鬼になっていたんだけど、あんたはちゃんと野望を持った人間だったみたいだ。あんたが宗像を捨てたとこまでは認めてやる。だが人の金を使ってまで貫く正義なんてありゃしない。だから俺があんたを食い止める。
いいでしょ
う。ほう、すごいね。俺に初めて出会った時からその覇気があってくれりゃこんなことにはならなかっただろうに。
もう時計の針は戻らないんですよ。後悔しても始まらない。
ああ、来いよ。
行くぞー、秋山
Oh! Let's go! Oh, this is very cool. Hiroki... I missed what he was, but Hiroki Arai. Also, no Yakuza tattoo. Very cool. Ooh, he's got a similar fighting style. Oh wow, he's really quick. Okay. I also like that the money falling is, like... It's kind of interesting for Akiyama, because that's of course how he got his in the first place. He's basically spreading his money back out to the masses. It's very cool. Right. Oh. Get him. And big hit. Okay. Get behind him. Lots and lots of kicks. Oh, we got a kind of remix of the main theme going on as well. Like a little slower version, I think. Or at the very least something that's using the same chords. Right. Almost. Okay. And behind him. We do have a counter on this guy. We could try it. Ow. Never mind. I need to be later. Okay, that wasn't the counter, but it worked. Okay. Okay. Ow. Get him again. Nice. Okay. He's lost his heat, which is good. I think it's just lots of dodging and then waiting for your opportunity to get a combo started. You want to try and get behind them, and then something like that. And just keep him trapped in it. Get him. Wow, that just does like no damage, huh? I wonder if we can use the railing at the other side. We might actually be able to use that. Yeah, okay. Try and get some heat and then use the railing. Oh! We gonna feel the heat? Okay. Feel the heat. Oh. No, I don't think we can use this railing, unfortunately. That's fine. Grab him and throw him. Nice. Okay. Arise down.
Sa Nugia, Hito-chan.
Oh. No tattoo for him either, but he is...
Oh. 体しとるやないか。のある鷹は爪を隠すっちゅうやつか。
秋山さんの店であの金を見たとき、チャンスだと思ったんです。冴島さん、俺に言ったじゃないですか。極道のチャンスは一度きりだって。俺は今感じるんです。今がまさにその瞬間だってことを。
そうか。なら俺がちゃんとお前の思い受け止めたるわ。
しっかりお願いしますよ。
ああ、手加減なし。死ぬかもしれへんけど文句言うんじゃない。ええな。
はい。
おいや、起動。
Takeshi Kito of Clamor Enterprises. Oh wow, he's quick. Kind of a perfect foil for Saejima here. But yeah, I was going to say he's not got a tattoo, but as we learned in 3, they don't tend to get them until they're a little bit further in, once they've decided what type of Yakuza they're going to be. Also, we were told that Kito was apparently like a really, really good fighter previously, which is interesting. Yeah. Also, I was trying to think why Kito was given to Saejima for his, because you would almost think that Kito would be better given to Akiyama. But I think it's the betrayal aspect. Like it fits in with his yeah, it fits in with Saejima being betrayed. There's another person who has betrayed him, so it's his chance to you know, work some of those issues out. Also, I am noticing that he loses his heat at points. I'm wondering whether you're kind of meant to also, this might be him. Maybe not. But yeah, I wonder whether you're meant to just wait him out and then just beat him up then. But actually, Saejima's playstyle is so easy to just hit through people that we don't need to worry about any of that. Get him. Yeah, we don't need to worry about waiting him out. Do we get to feel the heat? Oh, he heals up. Oh, he's got phase 2. I see. I was thinking he had less health. Right. Okay. And again. Okay, we're gonna do a 3-hit. Okay. Oh, feel the heat. It kind of makes sense that this one doesn't feel that close. You know, he is injured, and Saejima is massive. Oh, they're giving the final fight to Tanimura, huh? That is awesome.
覚悟はできてるよな。
ええ。桐生さんならこの金なんか使わずに道場会を立て直してみせろって言うんでしょうね。
さあ、それはわからない。お前の立場になってみないとな。
譲れるもんなら譲りたいです。だが俺にも意地がある。俺を信じてついてきてくれた仲間に俺なりの生き様を見せてやりたい。あんたが昔俺に見せてくれたようにね。
大悟、
またこうして直接戦えるなんて思ってもみませんでした。でも正直こうして戦えることが嬉しいですよ、桐生さん。
来い。俺が登場界という大門の重さ、きっちり体で教えてやるぜ。
行くぞ桐生。
Daigo Dojima, Tojo Clan's 6th chairman. Let's go. Yeah, I never thought you'd see Daigo going and Kiryu going at it after the events of 3, but well, here you have it. Get behind him, big hit. Oh, you can't use that combo. That's just not going to work on this guy. Okay. So you can probably do a little bit of it, but not all of it. Oh, he's so quick. He is quick and heavy hitting. Okay. Back off. Maybe we want to do a shorter combo. So like punch, punch, punch. Ooh, not that one. Okay, maybe 2 punch. Although, maybe punch, punch. Oh, that was too long. Okay, that's fine. I'm also wondering with what Kiryu's been saying, whether this is him saying he's wanting to take actual control of the Tojo clan again. Which seems crazy, given, again, the arc he went through in 3. Right. Just a little bop on the nose there. Or is he potentially saying he wants to have somebody else in charge and then he like, acts as advisor or something. I have no idea what his plan is. Although, if I had to guess, Kiryu probably doesn't have one. It kind of seems like how he vibes with most things. Wonder if I can grab him. Not like that, but... Nice. Well, time to feel the heat. Yeah, this one just kind of felt a little bit bittersweet. Didn't feel quite as good as the other ones. I guess it's because we kind of know that from 3 that Daigo fundamentally is like, he's good at heart. He does things for the right reasons. Even if he might not be doing the thing that we think he should be doing, he's doing it for a reason he believes to be good. Okay. I'm not going to heal just yet. We'll think about it soon. Okay, you cannot grab him. Around here. I think you might have to counter. That might be the only play here. Ow! Okay. Got him. Oh! Not even to feel the heat. That's just it. Maybe I failed to feel the heat.
やっぱりあなたは逮捕しません。
Oh!
辞職させていただきます。副総監。
どういうつもりだ？
刑事としての行動を逸脱してしまうかもしれないってことですよ。
何をバカなことを。この人数相手に何ができる？お前も父親と同じように犬死にするだけだ。
宗像さん、あんた全然分かってない。この町にはね、たとえ相手が100人200人いようが、たった一人で戦う人たちがいるんですよ。彼らのようにね。それじゃあ現場捜査の時の感覚、数十年ぶりに味わってもらいましょうか。
やれ！こいつは早く殺せ！
副総監、いや宗像静四郎、お前の野望はここで終わりだ。覚悟しろ！
Seishiro Munakata. Okay. Let's go. Ow. Alright, let's get this guy first. Oh, and... Nice. That one's down. Ow. Just a huge pile of people. Right. Ow. Oh. Okay. Right. Okay, you just got to parry, I think. It's your only play. Right. Okay. Throw him. Oh. Got him. And then throw him immediately. Ow. Okay. Who's next? Feel the heat. Let's go. Okay. And again. Might as well do this one again. It's pretty good for a current situation. It's the right tool for the situation. Right. Get him. And again, we're gonna flip him again. Ow. Thought I'd try going for Munakata for a second. Was not a sensible move. Okay. Okay. And we're about to take out an elite bodyguard. Flip him. Okay. Okay, back up. Let's maybe use a chance to heal. It did give us a heal, so let's do it. Oh yeah, I gave him this full set. I have no idea what this set does, but I gave him it. Maybe the reason we're not taking quite as much damage from the guns as you might expect. Okay. And again, that's this guy down. Just kick him into somebody. Aho. Right. And again. That's the end of this bodyguard. Kick him into people. He's getting closer. Ow. There's another one down. Right. Just basically seeing if I can get him to move, and if I can get him to move, then I can then have a chance to hit these guys again. Throw him. Use one of these, then immediately press Y the moment we exit this to heat action. There we go. I don't know what the heat action is, but we killed that guy. It must be one of the ones on the ground. Okay. And again, elite bodyguard is now done. And we're going to try and kick him into the others. Oh, that wasn't what I was trying to do. I guess he wasn't quite dead. Oh well, that works. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Right. Okay. Oh, the problem is if they kick you right before that. It's for the or you're just rolled. There we go. Right. I was hoping for a bit of tracking there, but it didn't work. Ow. This guy is really annoying. Okay. Let's use one of these just for the heat. Ow. Don't laugh at me. There we go. And then again. Nice. Ooh. Nice. There's me 2 seconds alone with this guy. Then we'll run all the way along here, so we're out of range. And out of range. Okay, he's gonna shoot me again. And then over here. Okay. Ow. Okay. I guess I'm going to use another one for heat. Heat is very useful here. Run, 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 run. I like how he's out of range at points, and then at other points he just hits you like at full range. Ow. Okay. I really need this guy to attack at some point. Got him. Okay. And get him. Okay. Oh. Okay. Ow. Okay. There. And okay, again. I really need this guy to like attack. Okay. Ideally, attacking while he's out, I'm actually close enough to him is also beneficial. All right, give me more heat action. Okay. I really need him to attack at some point. He only attacks in sync with the other guy most of the time. There we go. Get him. I think we finally got him. Okay, go. And again. Okay. Nice. Okay. We got him.
おい会長、堂島会長、あんたはヤクザだろ、強いんだろ、なんとかしろ。おい、
やっぱりすごい。俺には超えられなかった。
え？
あんたも明日からのことを考えた方がいい。ちゃんと現実を受け入れるべきだ。
何を言ってるんだ。おいおい、おい、
待て。
谷村君、ちょっと待ちなさい。こんなことをしたら君どうなるか分かってるか。
殺すべきではない。そうか。そうだよな。
荒井。
兄貴。
荒井貴様。
宗像さん、怖いですか？だがあなたがのし上がるために多くの人の命を奪った罪はこんな恐怖だけで償うことはできない。あなたは死ぬべきじゃない。あなたが利用してきた刑務所の中で一生この罪を償ってください。私も一緒にお付き合いします。
Oh, don't chuck the gun near him. He's gonna grab the gun and shoot a eye.
ありがとう。
あ？
私が知ってる警察という組織は利権と欲望の場所だった。君みたいな刑事に最後に会えたことで少し救われたような気がするよ。
Nobody's getting surprise shot.
こんなことで私が逮捕されると思っているのが。
何？
刑務所に送るだと？私を誰だと思ってるんだ？ 警視庁のそれも副総監だ。そんな人間が捕まることがあると思うのか？
お前の犯罪行為は証明されてる。確固たる証拠もあるんだ。なのにどうして逮捕できない？
バカだな、現場の刑事ってな。警察というのは正義だ。この国の正義を司る崇高な組織だ。その警察の顔役たる私が逮捕されてみろ。バカな一般市民は混乱するだろう。そんなことを警察が許すと思うかね。権力者は権力によって守られる。なぜかわかるか？それがこの国の秩序のためだからだ。殺すなら今のうちだ。だが殺せばここにいる全員刑務所行きだ。それでもいいのか？さあどうする？どうする？結局お前たちがしたことは労力の無駄遣いだったということだ。
じゃあ本当にそうか試してみようか。
何？
ああ、俺だ。準備はできてる？よし、じゃあやっちゃって。
そろそろやるか。須藤伊達さん、こんな話聞いてませんでしたよ。新聞社の活動に警視庁のヘリコプター使うなんて何考えてるんですか？
いいじゃねえか、国民のためだ。今さら家庭こと言ってんじゃねえ。さら
なんだあれは。
Oh wow, they already had it printed out.
?俺らの知り合いにちょっと気合の入った分野のおっさんがいてね、その人が書いたスクープです。ああ、そうそう、あんたが追いかけていた例のファイルのコピー提供したのは俺らなんですけどね。貴様、これであんたはおしまいだ。
死ねえ。
What? No.
秋山。
秋山さん。
くそ。
おい秋山、秋山大丈夫か？
秋山。
秋山さん。
おい秋山、どこを撃たれたんだ？大丈夫か？どうした？
これ。
Oh, alright then.
奇跡やな。
荒井、終わりにしましょう、宗像さん。
ああ、やっぱり俺は金に縁があるんだな。金なんかもういらないと思ってたのに、最後は金に救われちゃったよ。
やっぱすげえわ、あの人たちは。
Oh, come off it. Wait, we didn't handcuff him? I'm assuming he shot himself. 2 weeks later. Well, there's Tanamura. Yeah.
たごぜえな。いつまで待たせんだよ。やっぱ40超えると人間長話が好きになるのかね。
Well, that must be Akiyama they're talking about here.
Hmm? ああ、すみません。お客さんでしたが。あ、どうぞどうぞ。あ、すみません。ここんとこずっと秘書の子がいなかったもんで。ダメなんですよね。自分一人だと整理整頓もできないみたいで。
ほんと、私がいないと何にもできないんですね、社長は。
え？君。
ただいま、秋山さん。
花ちゃん。どうしたの、花ちゃん。
That said weeks, right? I'm not crazy that that said weeks. That's a transformation.
そんなに痩せちゃって。
私も社長がそばにいないとダメみたいなんです。ずっとご飯が喉通らなくて。社長、私もう一回この店で雇ってもらってもいいですか？
花ちゃん。あ、そうだ。
え？
本来の特選焼肉弁当あるけど食べる？そろそろ花ちゃんが帰ってくるんじゃないかと思って買っておいたんだよ。そんなに痩せちゃったらお腹も減ってるでしょね。
社長、もうちょっとは綺麗になったねとか言ってくれてもいいじゃないですか。
ああ、綺麗になったね。
ダメ、全然実感こもってない。で、ああ、私が整理しておいた顧客名簿、どうしてこんなにぐちゃぐちゃになってんですか？
なんでだろう。
もう社長、どうして私がいないとこうなっちゃうんですか？
ねえ、花ちゃん、弁当いくつ食べる？たくさんあるけど。
それじゃあ3ついただきます。
Or was Tanamura waiting for Kiryu, maybe?
そうか。伊達さんも元の鞘に戻るんだな。
やめてくれよ、その言い方。なんか前の神さんとより戻すみたいに聞こえるじゃねえか。
神さんみたいなもんだろう。あんたにとってのデカって仕事は。
で、お前の方はどうすんだ？そろそろ行くのか？
そうだな。
ちょっと何やってるんですか、伊達さん。早く次の現場行かないと。 須藤さんに怒られちゃいますよ。早くしてください。
ああ、わかった。
Answers my question.
それじゃあ俺は行くな。
ああ、またな。
So what's Kiryu gonna do next? And what's Tiger gonna do? Okay. Oh, who knows? That's a question for next game. This game's done. I'm assuming there's gonna be a post-credit, but okay. Wow. Game's done. That was a very weird ending, like to just end. Like the fight scene was fine, but I was just meaning the fact that it just kind of went, and we're done now. Okay. Yeah, I really like that. I think that this is pretty good. Now, where do I rank it on in terms of Yakuza games? It's not as high up as some of the others, but it gets a lot of bonus points because it's the oldest content-wise that we played, right? So there's a lot of weird oddities that have been smoothed out in later games that would, if they were smoothed out in this game, push it a lot higher. I really appreciated how the story, though, didn't have like one final major twist at the end that was so unexpected you would never know. Like, it wasn't something that was just crazy or unexpected. It was a story that was built up through the game and it kind of justified the ending, right? Like, the things that were happening all justified what was happening at the end. Also, are we going to get something on the left-hand side of the screen here, or... No. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, it justified the ending of the game throughout the game with, like, the plot points that we're going through, which I think is a great direction for the series if they continue with this. I think having a plot that's a little bit more solid really made the main story feel so much better. Because in some of the other games, the main story just felt weird. Like, if you look at the main story of 2, just incredibly odd to play, right? It just didn't feel great playing 2 in the main story because it was all over the place. There was twists every second, and it was kind of like you were just there, but you couldn't really work out where the story was going because it would twist in a new direction each time. In this game, very, very solid. People asked what I thought of the different companions, and this companion's the wrong word, different protagonists, and I felt like I would wait until the end to kind of go through them. So let's start with gameplay-wise, because that was the specific question. Which of the new combat styles do I like? Obviously, Kiryu is the best. I mean, that's, like, not a question. His is just, like, really, really solid. I've been thinking about it for a while, because I didn't really have an immediate answer to the question. And I thought that, actually, the best way to think about it is, which one added the most to the game, right? And I was thinking about it and thinking, well, Akiyama's is probably last. His is kind of just a worse Kiryu, right? If you, it's combos that aren't quite as solid, it's weapons that aren't quite as solid, it's like, nothing, he's got a counter that isn't quite as good, right? He's kind of like, just worse, and it's not doing anything really that new. So Akiyama's at the bottom for combat. Then I think it has to be Saejima. His style was new-ish, like you had a lot of moves that had a lot of armor on them, so you could hit through attacks. That was really cool. But he didn't really have a lot to it. And I think Tanemura, although it wasn't the most satisfying to play, it was the most new stuff in one of these fighting styles, and I think I really like that. I like the parry thing. I like the fact that every one of his combo, like he had a combo that had so many places that you could go from it, and all of them went into heat actions, right? That felt really good. And even his grab had lots of different options on it as well, which I think was interesting. Even if we didn't actually use them all, it was interesting. Now, story-wise, which ones did I vibe with? Tanemura. Yeah, Tanemura was the best new character, I think, in terms of his storyline. I think his character was compelling. I think the Saejima was really close, but my problem with Saejima is that I don't know how much I liked his character versus how much he was just involved in the main story, right? I think Tanemura felt like a cool character, and I can see why the Judgment games came out not that far after these games, right? Because I can definitely see it coming from a different like perspective, coming from a police perspective, how that was appealing and how that was interesting. You can see some of the things that they may expand upon later, like there was investigations and things, and it seemed like it could lead to something cool later. So I think Tanemura was my favorite new one. I think Saejima was pretty cool. I also liked Akiyama. His was the wacky part. I think that he was basically representing the wacky part of the game. He was a little bit of an oddball, and it was very odd for you to start as it. Like, it felt just like a little weird. But I think what I didn't like about his part was that he felt very unconnected to the main story in a way that the others didn't. Like, I felt like you could write Akiyama out of the story and the game would be identical, right? Almost. You could just start as Saejima and it'd be identical. For future games, I would also really like to see if they do the multiple protagonists, them implement it in a different way. Because I think that doing what was effectively 4 games in one game is the worst possible way you can do it. Because it was like, each game was literally treated like its own, each character was literally treated like its own game. So you had, oh, we're playing Akiyama, oh, his story's ended. Now we're playing Saejima, his story's ended. Oh, now we're playing Tanemura, and it didn't really come together until the end. And the end was cool, but it would have felt so much better if there was some back and forth switching between the characters. If they met, like, let's say they all did their chapter 2 and then met and they were together, and then you could do the other chapters. Like, I think that would have felt so much better in terms of gameplay than just randomly jumping around. I can see why they didn't necessarily want to do it for Akiyama, because he was kind of your introduction into the game, but they definitely could have done it from going forward, or even have it so that when you finished a character, at that point they were available for the next character once they got into Kamurocho, right? Like, they met up when they're in Kamurocho for some reason, right? Or even just have a gameplay thing. I don't know, like, just don't ignore the fact that it's like, doesn't make sense story-wise, and just say, gameplay-wise, if you go and click on Sky Finance, it can let you switch to that character, right? That's fine. We're about to switch into the end credits, so I'm going to stop talking about the game. Post-credit scene? Post-credit scene? Black screen? Okay. That's him at Tojo headquarters.
そろそろ行くの、おじさん。
I think.
ちょっと長くなるかもしれない。大丈夫か？
うん、待ってるよ。
じゃあ、行ってくる。
Ah, so is he 4th and 7th chairman? Oh, the cliffhanger? Oh no, it's just Saejima. Okay. Oh. Is he the 7th chairman? Oh, he is.
この登場会は俺たちの生きた証だ。ああ、力になってやってくれ。直系冴島組としてな。
任せろや。
Okay, so he's just he's a new patriarch. I see. Oh, I see.
Yoshi, 行こう。
So Daigo's still there in the leadership. Well, maybe not as chairman, but he's still in charge of one of the families. Huh. Interesting. I guess they haven't fully decided at this point what they're doing, and they've just kind of went, we'll do this, and then we can leave it a little bit vague for what's happening next. Okay, cool. It's not really 79 hours. It's 79 hours of non-stop game. I think the game is sitting at like 90 plus hours, something like that, on Steam. But yeah, you get 3 million yen. Wonderful. And a new mode has been added to the main menu. That's cool. Can I... Legend difficulties. There's a harder difficulty? Oh, okay. That would explain why you need the items. Yeah, I guess I'll create a new save. Okay. So... let's go in here. Ultimate match. Oh, right, yes, I remember reading about this. So we're not going to do Ultimate Match. I had a look at this because I was looking at things that unlock after the game unlocks. Ultimate Match, not in any way interested in, but I understand why it's there. Basically, these are just various boss fights from the game, but you have specific conditions, like, oh, you got to defeat this boss fight, but you get no, like you're a level 1 character, so you don't have any special stuff. Or you can have to defeat this boss fight, you've got all your stuff, but you only get 2 minutes for it, or whatever, right? The little challenges. Not interested right now. Or ever. Extra modes. Let me just see here. Costume change for Akiyama. Available in Premium Adventure. Okay. So there are new costumes. That's cool. Now, yes. So, Haruka's mood. There is a Haruka mood thing, and this is the thing I was saying that would cause us to have to do all the mini games. When we go into Premium Adventure, we've got one of these make Haruka happy things, the same as was in 3. I think it was 3. Anyway, maybe it was 2. Might even have been 2. Anyway, whichever one it was in. So we have to wander around and then make Haruka happy by doing certain things that she wants us to do, like mini games. So that's what we're going to do as our last thing. And then we get S item packs that are available in New Game Plus or Adventure. Or Premium Adventure. Okay, well, I mean, we better have a look at these at these new costumes. Load clear data? That one? Cool. Oh, hello, Haruka. She's just here now. Okay, change clothes. Change? Ooh. So he's got this one, this one, this one, and this one. Interesting. I mean, I'm gonna keep Kiryu... Well, you know what? Let's put him in his Okinawan outfit. Oh, interesting. So that's Akiyama. Akiyama after the funeral. Homeless Akiyama, and then crazy Akiyama. Okay. I kind of like this fit on him. Saejima? Not that. So, prisoner, funeral, stole a jacket, wrestler. He can stay in his normal outfit. Tanamura? These have got to be good. Okay, I mean, these are some reasonable fits. So basically, you've got the two we saw in game, and then you've got these two, which I think are the ones they had on the Chinese character models. So that makes sense, right? They're giving him the foreign outfits because he's because he can speak the language, right? And then Haruka has some additional ones. Okay, so that's her in this game's outfit at the end. That's her in the previous game's outfit. That's her casual clothes, and then that's her cheerleading outfit. Okay, maybe we'll go casual clothes. Okay, cool. There we go. We were just two tourists here from Okinawa, ready to have a good time. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to think if I had anything else to say about the game. I think that there were a few mini-games that are pretty bad in this one. I think that there was no standout amazing mini-game. I don't think any of the, like, they had 4 different kind of meta activities and all of them were bad. So, yeah, because what did we have? I mean, we can go to completion list now, right? So they had Hostess Maker, which was awful. They had hostesses for everyone, that was awful. Saigo's training, I mean, the training was fine. Like, these were all fine. Like, these 3 training things, no issue. And Komaki's training was also fine. Right, these things didn't overstay their welcome. Maybe Nair's overstayed their welcome a little bit. But, I mean, it was fine. It was just the fact we had to do the same fight over and over again. But I kind of got the feeling you weren't meant to. I kind of got the feeling it was meant to change as you went through it. But obviously it didn't for us. Colosseums, whatever. Fighter Maker was better than Hostess Maker. But, like, not by a huge amount. It just had less walking in and out of places. I kind of liked watching the fights, I guess. Police Scanner was just random fights recontextualized, as was gang encounters. IF7R was fine, but the amount of time it took you to get in it was weird. Yeah. Like, I think one of the main problems I have with this game is that the animations to get in and out of single thing took way too long. So it made the game take so much longer because you were waiting for animations. Like, IF7R would have been really, really snappy and quick had it just been a menu. And to be fair, when I've looked at their later games, as in the Kiwami games, most things were just changed to a menu. So it makes perfect sense. It's maybe a little less stylish, but you could probably show the animation once, then offer the menu going forward. Anyway. Revelations were cool though. Apparently they were in the original version of 3. But yeah, they were neat. Things that we're going to continue doing with the game. We're going to do coin lockers and we're going to do mini games next time. We're not going to complete every mini game. We're just going to show them. But then that is it. That's it for this game. And we're going to move immediately into 5. That's the plan. So we're going to go today finale. Ideally tomorrow Haruka stuff, and then the next day 5, or maybe a gap of a day and then into 5, which I'm excited about. I've heard that 5 is good. I think people like 5. Yeah, and then after 5, I think we start playing the Judgment games. I'm also thinking who's going to come back. I guess we can look at character profiles again at the end. So who are we expecting to return? Daigo, we expect to return to the game. He is like 100% returning. We can also expect that Kamurocho Hills is going to be like almost like we're going to get to the point where if it's not started to like be properly built by the next game, like something horribly wrong is happening. But Daigo, Majima are definitely coming back. I don't know if Minami will return, but probably will. Although Majima's had other people who have just been sidekicks to him who have cycled through. I don't think Arai will be back. He might be back at some point, but definitely not next game, I would think. Akiyama I can see coming back as a side character, but not as a main character. I would be very surprised if Akiyama came back as a main character in the next game. Kido, I would be surprised if he doesn't turn up in the next game. He doesn't seem like he's gone to prison. Like, he doesn't seem like he would be part of that crowd. And he's still kind of part of the Tojo clan, I guess? Like, I don't know. It didn't seem like anyone was too mad at him. He's like, was working for Daigo, so I'd assume that they kind of come as a package deal in the next game, maybe. Dead. Ueno? Maybe? I don't know. I kind of think the Ueno Seiwa clan won't really come up in the next game very much, if at all. Saijima's obviously going to be around. Kiryu and Haruka. I got the impression that Kiryu is now staying in Kamurocho, and presumably Haruka is staying with them. So that might mean that the Morning Glory orphanage plotline has been dropped, like for the next, or like for the next game. That would be interesting if it's been dropped for the next game. I don't know. That's kind of a little bit weird. Yeah, maybe Kiryu has somebody else running it and he'll go and visit or something, but yeah, I get the feeling they just won't talk about it. Munakata is dead. Sudo is almost certainly coming back, as is Date, both as members of Metropolitan PD. Tanamura? That's an interesting one. I don't know if they would bring back Tanamura. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, obviously a side character, same as Akiyama, but again, I don't know whether they... I get the feeling they're going to focus on the Tojo clan heavily in the next one, right? Because now Kiryu is running it, it's going to have to be something directly related to the Tojo clan. So I think it's going to go more back to a Tojo-centric game. But maybe I'm completely wrong. As in, this one felt very much it was a story about Saitama, it was a story about Akiyama, Tanamura, all of their connections to this event that happened in the past. But it wasn't really related to the day-to-day running of the Tojo clan in the way that some of the other ones were. Apart from the fact that it was about the Kamurocho Hills, right? That was Katsuragi's goal, and that's what kicked off some of this, but realistically, it was mostly about, if I do here, oh, you can't go through character profiles like that anymore? Oh, interesting. In Premium Adventure, you can't see how they all relate to the game. Or so you can't see how they all relate to different stories. But yeah. It was all kind of related to this one event in the past. So, I don't know whether that kind of means that these characters won't come back, or maybe they all come back for 5 and then they have to try and reconnect them, but that just doesn't seem likely. People of Kamurocho. It'd be interesting. I think there's a chance that Sasai comes back in some way. As in, I think there's a chance that Saitama goes and finds him and helps him. I think that these guys might come back as side characters. It really depends on how much Tanamura comes back and whether anyone else comes back. And then the florist is like a recurring one. So yeah, I'm very interested to see where a lot of these weird little plot lines that they've got go, as in whether they actually decide that they're going to carry any of them forward. And whether they bring any new characters in. I'm actually interested to see whether they keep the multiple protagonists. I kind of assume that they might, but I don't know, maybe it's just a weird this game thing. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. I think that this is a good entry to the series, and it's trying a lot of different things, which I do like. I'd kind of felt that they'd done a lot of Kiryu's story up until that point, as in, like, there wasn't a lot of places where his story could go up to the start of this game. Because they'd already done the, oh, he was in Morning Glory just trying to live his normal life and he gets dragged back in. And it would have felt weird had that just been the same plot again. So I think that it was good to do something different. But I'm very interested in seeing how they advance things next time. Where are they going with it? What's the plan for the Tojo clan? Because they didn't really leave us on a solid cliffhanger. It was just like, here's a new state of things. And that's it. You gotta assume that there's gonna be a new enemy or a new thing that's gonna crop up, and like, I'd be interested in seeing where that goes. Anyway, I'm gonna end the episode here because I'm just waffling on at this point. But yeah, I will see you next time for Haruka's Big Day Out. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.